Janus is the god of betrayal.
No.
Yeah.
That's Loki.
He had two faces.
I just saw Thor.
Okay.
Oh, you finally saw Thor Ragnarok!
I think he's going to die.
Oh, welcome to podcast episode 26, everyone.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Dallas, we've been recording?
Yes.
We're going to have to delete all that.
I will delete a lot of it.
Thank you.
Dallas saw Thor Ragnarok finally. What'd you think of it?
You slammed the table when I said that.
Yeah, I can cut that out.
Okay.
I can cut myself right out
No,
of
we
this
talked
podcast.
about it. What are you talking? It was good.
On the
I liked
podcast?
It. Yeah. No. Yes. No.
Yeah, we're talking about it on the podcast.
No, I liked it. Well, we can use that to transfer into.
I like to transfer you.
I thought Korg was gonna be a bigger character.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, it's because everyone thought he was so funny. Like,
He was
his scenes
funny.
are hilarious.
I thought he was
yeah,
really. We didn't print off enough flyers. Like that was funny.
Yeah.
But I think.
Yeah. See you later, new Doug.
So transitioning into that,
I just felt so bad. I've been carrying him around all day.
Oh yeah, I thought that was such a super dark joke to end on.
And then he's okay.
Like,
Well,
oh,
I
he's
don't.
all right.
Oh yeah, fine. Whatever.
It was.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, when he did that, I was like,
This
is the darkest joke to end on.
I was laughing hysterically at it though.
I mean, I laughed, but I was like, what? I was like, surely-
My reaction was, "Oh my gosh! I hope they end it like that."
No, it was super kind of just like sad. Like everyone in my theater was like, oh, like there were a ton of people in my theater.
Me and my sisters were losing it.
3 or 4 weeks after it released. But transitioning to that, I think minor spoiler for Ragnarok, Loki doesn't die, but the Infinity trailer.
Did we think he was gonna die?
I think he's going to die in Infinity War.
Oh my gosh!
Because in the Infinity War trailer came out. You should watch it if you haven't.
Everyone's watched it. It's like the single most watched.
He's handing over the Tesseract cube, which he clearly stole from Asgard.
Yeah.
Which I knew he was going to, because in the movie you see him stop and look at it. Mm-hmm. But he's handing it over to Thanos in a heap of dead Asgardians. So I think that ship that they run into is Thanos at the end. I think he hands it over.
It is. They confirmed it. Yeah.
I think Thanos will kill Loki right after he gets it.
Also, Thanos totally is going to kill Vision, right? Like, he has to have the Infinity.
Vision is going to die. I think if anyone is a guaranteed death, it's Vision.
I think he'll either...
he might, like, get downloaded into a computer. Because
I think maybe they'll, like...
I mean...
I don't know. It feels weird that they would have showed the death.
In the cinematic universe, he is based off of a computer algorithm that got given the...
So is he in the comics.
Was he? I didn't know he was a computer...
I think just Jan knows that he is that way in MCU, so he's just going with that.
But right now we're talking about the
so if he isn't gonna definitely die, he'll lose that body. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
because isn't the stone like helping him maintain the body?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was weird that they showed him in his normal skin. That felt really spoilery for a Marvel movie, and then that they show him being killed by or possibly killed by the. What are they called? The Black Hand? Thanos guard? Thanos,
I don't remember.
Killers?
I actually don't know what they're called.
His generals.
Is it Thanos or Thanos?
I say Thanos, and Thanos I think is how it's actually pronounced.
Thanos. Okay. Yeah, because I think I heard them say Thanos in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, although that doesn't really mean much.
I don't think that's canon.
I thought it was weird that they showed him.
Well, also the script is awful, so I wouldn't expect people to be saying things.
I thought it was weird that they showed the Vision getting basically killed.
Yeah, no, that was weird.
I was like, that's like a really spoiler. Like he's got to be dead after that. Like,
yeah,
maybe it happens like at the very beginning. That could
either
be
way,
the
that's
first
a weird thing to. No, the first thing that's going to happen is Thor's ship is going to be destroyed, and
it's going to open with a big action scene.
Yeah, and all those Asgardians are going to be dead.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it straight up opens with Thanos just destroying Thor's ship.
I think I think Thanos takes. I think he splits Bruce Banner and the Hulk, and tries to. I think he tries to make the Hulk his own soldier.
With the Infinity Gauntlet, he could.
And then he doesn't. And then I think the Hulk is like, no. Like, I think he splits them up and expects the Hulk to fight for Thanos, and the Hulk will punch him. And then I think think Bruce Banner is in that Hulkbuster.
What?
I don't think it's Tony.
Oh, I just got chills.
Because it's the same battle. The Hulk is running behind Captain America, and then while they're fighting the oh crap, I can't remember what they're called. Thanos uses them all the time in the comics. The 4 armed alien things.
Yeah, okay.
They're clearly in Wakanda fighting, and you see the Hulk, and then you see the Hulkbuster. Mm-hmm. So I think the Hulkbuster. I think it's Bruce, because that's the only way he knows how to. Even though it's not technically him.
The Black Order.
Black Order, yeah.
Okay, so it's called the Black Hand.
Not the Black Hand. I'm thinking of the Hand.
Yeah, the Hand. Wait, something was called the Black Hand.
Wasn't that's in the Elder Scrolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like the League of Assassins.
Oh, okay.
You like kill someone and then you go to sleep and then they like hand you a letter in your sleep and it's like, we know what you did.
Ooh.
And then you like join.
And it's got a handprint on it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, they're called the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh, then maybe it's the Thief?
But their thing is the Hand.
Oh,
I thought the Dark Brotherhood was Fallout.
No, that's something else.
Oh, boy.
Granted, I don't know anything about Elder Scrolls or Fallout.
Yeah.
So
I do.
Jan does.
Clearly he does.
I haven't played since Skyrim originally came out.
I'm just saying, I'm like throwing
Dark
stuff.
Brotherhood
Dark
is
Brotherhood
Skyrim.
is Skyrim, yeah.
Okay. The Steel Brotherhood? Or, wait, Brotherhood of Steel? Yeah, okay,
No.
okay. Ha! I only know this stuff from hearing it. I've never actually played the games that much.
Yeah, I don't know. Black Hand, unification or death.
It's a secret Serbian society. Tim, what have you gotten yourself into?
What did I get
I think
myself
I'm in
with?
trouble.
It's me.
It's also a movie coming out in 2018. All right, now we got something to talk about today.
Hey, who's
already
in the movie?
talking about
Have they cast anyone?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, baby!
You heard it here first.
Joe Petrosino.
We're the one breaking the story.
Scoops.
Police officer Joe Petrosino.
It's not that hard. Oh, Petrosino.
Joe Pesci.
Seeks justice against a ruthless Italian-American gang in New York. A feature adaptation of Stephen Talty's book, The Black Hand.
Dude, I'm down.
Interesting.
Sounds great.
Anyway, Infinity War. That's what I think. Those are my predictions.
The trailer, the Infinity War reveal trailer, is set the new record for the most viewed trailer on like the day it was released. Previous record holder was It. Stephen King's It 2017.
Stephen King's The It.
The It.
Way to go, Jan.
Yeah, I did that thing.
Jan's
fell.
adding some noise.
The one thing you said you weren't going to do.
If only we had a program that could
it.
remove that noise.
All right, so anyway, no one really went to the movies that much last weekend.
No, I've already seen Thor and
Are you
Justice
talking
League.
about us?
No, I'm talking about
people.
just in general. It was kind of a slow week, and I think it's because people are kind of just like, well, I mean, Star Wars is going to be out not too long from now, so
The 15th.
Speaking of movies
Is
coming
it the
out,
15th? Star Wars is the 15th?
Isn't
Dude,
it?
that's sooner than I thought. Oh man,
it's not.
I'm getting hype.
that's
I
less
think you're
than 2
actually
weeks
right.
if that's the case.
Yeah. The person who won, or not person, wow. The movie that won was once again Coco. However, after a whole lot of fan feedback, they're removing the Frozen short that they played before it.
The 20-minute one?
Oh,
Yeah,
I hear
it's
like really
extremely
bad.
long.
Is that a short then?
It's
a short film.
It's technically a
It's
short
under
film,
40 minutes is a short.
but it's the longest thing I think they've ever had before a movie Disney has done. And
December 15th.
like, it's not bad, it's not cringy, like, it's fine. It's a Christmas short, but you're kind of like, man, can we get on with it? Because you remember, like, Pixar always does a short before the movie. Like, they had Jerry's Game before A Bug's Life, and that was entertaining and good, and it was like not even 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But the Frozen short just keeps going and going, and because people were, I don't know if people were complaining, but people were making fun of it, that I think they're going to start phasing it out.
Frozen's already had a short in front of another movie, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Where they
sure.
were like celebrating Elsa's birthday or something.
Yeah, something like that. They're really
Are we
milking that
done with the
brand.
Infinity War trailer? Because I feel like that was like
we
way
could
bigger
probably
news
talk about that a lot.
Maybe
Like
predictions for
Thanos
Infinity
without
War.
a hat or helmet.
Yeah, well,
What's that called?
Helmet.
it's a
Is it a
helmet,
helmet?
or like a headdress. If it isn't protective, it would be a headdress. But I'm pretty sure it was protective. The thing is, he doesn't need armor anymore if he has the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Which I think is a funny way to do that, because he always has like full armor in the comics. I think they interviewed either the director or Kevin Feige a long time ago. Like, it was around when Comic-Con first saw this trailer, which was like spring.
They changed the trailer a little bit since
Yeah.
then.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. With those predictions I made, all of that could be fake scenes.
Oh,
They
yeah.
did that in Age of Ultron. Like, you can see in the trailer, they take out Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and the Vision to avoid spoilers. Like, you only see Thor. Like, it's when they're all, like, they're together in that chapel thing.
Yeah.
They, like, CG'd the guys in the back out. So I'm sure there's characters added in and taken out and
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff.
There's going to be, which I think is good. I think I'd
little
rather be.
misdirection.
Yeah, because it
I'd
gets
rather
you-
be faked out than have something I didn't want to see spoiled for me.
Yeah, I was surprised there was no like comedy.
Well, I think
all of the
it's
trailer.
it's supposed to be kind of like,
Yeah, but you would think there would be. I guess there was at the end where he's like, "Who the hell are you?"
Yeah,
and it's
it
like
was
the Guardian. He
the
didn't
Guardians.
recognize Chris Pratt.
we found out that I do not recognize someone if they grow a mustache.
Like, legitimately, he was like, did they recast Chris Pratt? I was like, no, what are you talking about? He's like, at the end, he looks completely different. I was like, he has a mustache, Jan. That's the only difference. And then so I started sending him, like, pictures of celebrities with mustaches, if they could understand, if he could, like, see who they were. And some of them, he was like, I'm genuinely having some trouble with these.
Wait, who did he have trouble with?
Oh, I don't know which ones he ended up. Was it John Travolta?
Yeah, John Travolta. What's his name? Superman.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill
looks great with a mustache.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell also looks good with a mustache.
He looks, yeah. I like him better without it, but yeah. He does.
Yeah, sure, but I think he can do a good cop. He can get a good cop stash going. But anyway, back to the thing with Kevin Feige. They were saying that Thanos isn't wearing his armor once he gets the gauntlet because he doesn't need it. And the reason it looks like ceremonial robes is because he's like saying to him it's like a religious experience, and he like sees himself as basically a messiah.
I think that was your computer.
It wasn't coming from this.
That was a Windows noise. I was gonna say.
It was David. We're at Jan's house, and I guess David is here.
Surprise! Hey, David. Speaking of things getting
what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Starship Troopers.
We didn't talk about any of our Infinity. I feel like Infinity War is a bigger thing to just like.
If you want to talk about Infinity War, then bring something up.
I'm saying predictions. I have been bringing stuff up.
I don't like to predict that stuff. I don't like to predict Marvel.
Characters are gonna die.
Vision is either gonna die or he's gonna lose his body in some way.
I think Vision will die, and I think Tony will die. Because
I think if they're gonna do a big death, it will be. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be Tony. Honestly,
I think it will because I think Tony has the. He's the one that keeps having visions of all his friends being dead, and I think he's going to sacrifice himself to prevent all that. I really hope. What I'm really worried about though is because there's a time stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they don't break it or take it back. Like I hope they don't kill off a bunch of characters and it be like real like sad, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I have the time stone.
That's like as bad as a dream sequence.
But they also would bring Thanos back if they did that.
But then they'd also know he's coming.
Hey, maybe they could be confronted with the idea that they could use the time stone to bring them back, but it would also bring back Thanos.
If they go back in time with the time stone, that would be good
because then they'd be like, Tony wouldn't want that, or maybe Captain America will die, and then they'll be like, Cap wouldn't want that.
Yeah, honestly, I think Captain America stands a better chance of dying than Tony does.
I think they might.
If you go back in time with a time stone, do you still have the stone when you go back in time, or does it go back to?
Yes,
that's what.
So where does it?
Doctor Strange does. That's how he defeats Dormammu.
The person that had the time stone no longer has it suddenly?
No, he does. It stays in his hand.
No.
Oh, you're saying
where it was at that point in time.
Yeah.
Do you just make more time stones? Guys, let's just mass-produce time stones.
You can't make the stones.
If what you're saying, if what you just said, then you could. They would be paradoxical, but you could make more time stones. Like, if Thanos has the time stone...
The guy that has the time stone, if he went back in time, he would no longer have the time stone.
Okay, so he's just
it goes back to where the time stone
He would probably
was.
have no memory of ever having the time stone.
So then the time travel's moot.
Yeah, time stone is the strongest. Because it's time. Wait, what is reality control?
What are you talking about?
The reality stone. What's it control?
I don't know. I didn't write it.
Physics, maybe?
But isn't reality like space and time?
I think you're going a little too deep here for comic books.
I get the feeling that like space, time, reality, I think those are nicknames.
Thanos has a helicopter.
Does he in the movie?
God, I hope so.
I hope so too. I hope.
When does Thanos have a helicopter?
Yeah, he's got his own helicopter.
It's got like Thanos written on the tail.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Thanos helicopter.
You should look it up and show it to him. I'll send the picture to me so I can put it in the visuals.
You could find it, but I can do that too.
Yeah, I mean, it would be helpful. I would appreciate it.
Fine, I'll send it to you.
Why are you being passive-aggressive about everything lately?
I've never seen that.
Because I didn't get olives on my pizza.
I've seen that before. Well, Jan, you said you were fine with that.
Yeah, and I also said I would be passive-aggressive about it all weekend.
You would be.
And I said I wouldn't care, and I'm the one that's failing. Okay. But yeah, I hope Thanos has his helicopter. I think if anyone of the big people is going to die, it'll probably be Captain America.
I think it'll be Tony, because he keeps messing up and everyone keeps dying.
Tony's the one that keeps getting the visions, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gets the visions of everyone dying, and I think Captain America will go to sacrifice himself and Tony will do it instead.
Ooh, I can see
Or the Winter Soldier will go to sacrifice himself and Tony will push him out of the way.
Oh
to
yeah.
have that sort of forgiving signal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm interested.
Oh, man.
It
I'm
looks
gonna
like-
end up killing Ant-Man.
I know.
Well, I think that
Dang it,
they won't
guys!
kill Ant-Man. They're not going to kill Spider-Man. Anyone that's got a confirmed sequel won't die.
Yeah, well, and
makes
also,
sense.
even if Ant-Man didn't have a confirmed sequel, it's like they're not going to kill Ant-Man. Like, he's just getting going.
I think they'll kill Hawkeye. I
You think they'll kill Hawkeye?
Yeah.
I like
He's
him.
he's
Like-
already basically useless.
Yeah, but he
He
doesn't
has
have
real
to be
heart
useless.
in Ultron.
He's
Yeah,
gonna-
no, he is the best part of Ultron.
Then
His
again,
whole-
people would really feel something if he died after
That's
that.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
He's
it's
not
true.
an integral part of the team.
Oh shoot! Age of Ultron made it to where him dying carries weight.
Jeremy
Before,
Renner, don't do it.
yeah, before it was like if they kill Hawkeye, I'm just gonna be like, oh okay. But after Age of Ultron, it's like if you kill Hawkeye, I swear to
I
God.
half expected them to kill him in the first one.
He's doing his Ronin thing.
Yeah.
He's Ronin. He's not Hawkeye.
Are they gonna be calling him that? You think, or is it just like?
It's like, guys, no, Ronan's my cool nickname now.
I think
Yeah,
he'll show up
that's-
as a mystery character, and then they'll
And then you have to unlock
Maybe.
him with
they'll
the loot
reveal
box.
that he's- I'm,
Hey, Jan's being topical.
I'm waiting for you to hit me.
I'm tempted to. I can actually do it.
Oh yeah. All three of us are here. This is the first time this has ever happened.
Yes. Yeet.
It's weird that it took this long. It's weird that it took 26
Have you guys ever
episodes.
done one in person?
Me and Jan?
I've done one in person with you, and I've done one in person with him.
I don't know.
I don't think me and Jan have
Yeah.
done one in person.
Weird.
You've done
We
one
almost
with-
did
'cause
once
You did
and
one
then
with
forgot.
David.
We almost did and we forgot, and that's when I had David.
Hey, David.
Hey.
He thumbs it up.
Hey, give us a thumbs up. David's episode was good
Yeah,
with me
Yeah.
and him.
he's over there playing Stardew Valley, which
Like you
Dallas
guys.
just got. How is
I'm
that?
really tempted. I like it. I'm really tempted to
You
pick
can
it up
talk
and
about
keep
it.
playing.
It just came out
No,
on
I'm
the
really
Switch.
tempted to.
I'm actually
to- 'cause
playing
I-
Raiders.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Raiders
David's
of the
playing
Broken
Raiders.
Planet. Y'all want to
Oh,
talk about
yeah.
that? We just had an
Yeah.
expansion
Oh, okay.
come out, an update. Yeah.
Okay, we'll save that for video games. I'm gonna make a note of that because I don't have that in my articles.
While
just
we're on
because-
superheroes, and I just want to blast through this, and I don't want
Yeah.
to talk about it because we always talk about it.
Yeah.
Apparently, Justice League was released early because the CEO and I believe the president of the company of Warner Brothers
Yes.
wanted their bonuses, and they were afraid that if they delayed the movie wouldn't come out this year, and then they wouldn't be with the company next year. So basically,
Yeah.
no one in Warner Brothers was happy with the movie, and they released it so two guys could have their bonuses.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
That's not really a capitalist problem, though.
Yeah. No. It's the problem.
Positions of power.
It's the problem of those two guys.
Yeah,
They made a
that-
crap
that's
product.
That's a person
and
problem, a
now,
people
guess
problem.
what? Everyone knows. And I wish we had. Do we have their? Can we pull up their names? Just because I want to remember them.
Let's
so when-
dox them.
Because well, no, this isn't. They're public figures. If we
Yeah,
get
but
their
their addresses
names,
are
then
public.
I can remember their names and know that the kind of stuff they work on is stuff that they'll just rush and not give a crap about.
It's Warner Brothers. They're the head of Warner Brothers.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it said.
You said they're not gonna be with the company.
They were afraid they may not be with the company.
This was all speculation.
Yeah.
This wasn't even like take two
Because-
grenades, throw it at your office as you're walking out the door.
There's a Tom Warner and someone. There's a deal that may be going through AT&T.
Yeah, a merger.
Yeah, Toby Emmerich and WB President Toby Emmerich and CEO Kevin Sujihara or something
Sujihara.
were motivated to
Sujihara.
preserve their bonuses that were to be paid out prior to Time Warner's impending merger with AT&T. If Justice League was delayed, those bonuses would be pushed back to 2018, and they might not still be at the studio.
I mean, they don't give a crap.
Yeah, they got what they want.
I feel like most of the people working on Justice... Okay, no, I say working on. That's not the right word. Probably most of the people working on Justice League cared about Justice League. But everyone making every major decision didn't give a crap.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it's because at this point, I think they knew that there wasn't much they could do to get goodwill back.
To salvage, yeah.
Even with Justice League. Like, even if Justice League was good, because Wonder Woman was good, and it still wasn't enough to make everyone really...
confident.
Yeah,
to go
really
see
confident.
Justice League. Yeah,
Yeah.
just the fact that Thor Ragnarok, and I'm not like a Marvel fanboy. I actually prefer DC comic wise.
I think DC Comics are way better.
Especially the current state right now. Yeah, but I've always liked DC better, even when they were worse comic wise. But Thor Ragnarok,
It spanked it. It spanked
it's
Justice
beat
League.
Justice League. So one character, an A minus
Yeah, no, seriously.
character, beat the entirety of the Justice League.
I think Thor in the MCU was actually B tier until Ragnarok.
That would be Green Lantern beating the Avengers.
Yeah, it would be.
That would be Green Lantern beating the Avengers.
It's that equivalent if it
Or
like,
the
if
Green
it was
Arrow,
flipped.
or well, Green Arrow's, in my opinion, Green Arrow's like a C-lister, but
Green Arrow has gotten bigger because of Arrow.
Yeah.
So He's
which
like,
They just did their huge crossover. Event.
yeah, they
you
did
can
another
talk about
crossover. I haven't watched the crossover yet.
oh, okay.
They're all
But-
Nazi, there's like Nazi versions of them all.
Oh,
What?
I
It looks
didn't
really
know
cool,
that.
yeah.
Is it an alternate universe thing?
Yeah, it's like Earth X or something.
Oh god, okay. I love that stuff when it's done in a show.
It looks really, really good.
I need to watch literally all of those shows
I did. You could probably skip season. I would probably just read up on what happened.
for season 1 of Arrow.
No, for
I really wasn't enjoying
season
season
2 is
one
the
of
only
Arrow.
one I really enjoyed. But I'm saying any of them, you could probably just read up on what happened, and then if you see a character that they're making it seem like they're familiar and you don't know who it is, just Google.
Just
who
look
the
them up,
character
yeah.
Or just watch it with me. I'll explain what's going on.
Okay, yeah, I'll watch it with you on. I wouldn't mind that. I think
It's just a lot to get through because it's like 24 episodes a season.
Yeah, and there's
And each
like
one's 40
7
minutes.
seasons now of Arrow.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
what?
I think there's
6.
5.
They're on 6, I think.
6?
I can. Are they?
Ooh, are you sure? I think it was 5.
The last one I watched was season 3, and that was only like 2 years ago.
Maybe
this
they
is-
just
it
cranking
should
them
be
out.
5 or 6.
Started in 2012, and my
Legends of
phone's not
Tomorrow
gonna
looks
work.
awesome. I need to watch that.
I like the first season. Pretty good
Yeah.
bit actually.
I've been meaning to watch that.
Everything I see about Legends of Tomorrow, I'm like, that looks like a movie.
We're
That
on
looks
season
awesome.
6 of Arrow.
Look.
Okay. So it was this. Okay, it's a crossover between Legend of Tomorrow, Arrow, The Flash,
No, what's up?
Supergirl.
Supergirl CW.
Yeah, after season 1, CW bought Supergirl. It was like,
Oh.
all right, we're gonna make this better.
I'm way out of the.
I haven't watched any Supergirl or
Is
Legends
Constantine
of
in
Tomorrow.
it?
He
Because he is owned by CW.
he's had
now, isn't he?
crossovers with Arrow,
Oh, I love
which
Constantine.
yeah, his character's great. I want to
Yeah.
watch the show.
And I love Constantine as a character that shows up as soon as things get kind of weird and like
Mystical.
mystical. Like Constantine just shows up. He's like, "Oh, okay, I'm the guy."
Yeah, like in one season of Arrow, they're fighting Damien Dark, who has magical powers, and Oliver's like, I don't know what to do. Let me call up this
Oh
buddy
man, I shoot arrows.
that I met on an island. I spent 5 years on a hellish island, and when I returned, I had to become something else.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wait, he meets Constantine on the island.
Yes. So
Why is everyone on that island?
he also
I need
leaves
to
the
watch
island
show.
a few times. But then
He goes back. He gets voted off the island and then just comes back for like the voting ceremonies.
also you get to watch him do a salmon ladder.
I'm sorry. Watch
The-
him do a what?
The pull-up bar where you lift it onto the next
Oh,
ring.
yeah,
You get
wait.
to watch that a few times.
You get to see Constantine do
no,
that? Oh,
you
okay.
get to watch Stephen
Stephen
Amell,
Amell, yeah.
which
Yeah, that's a good thing to watch.
I'm a heterosexual man.
But those back muscles.
Those every muscles. That is what male perfection looks like.
Seriously, I think Stephen Amell has
He's in
like,
better shape than most movie actors are
Yeah,
for
he is.
like muscular roles.
and it's not he didn't do just like the big beefy comic book character thing because Oliver Queen never was like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he is the most ripped Oliver Queen has ever looked. Like you see Oliver Queen in the comics, and Oliver Queen is almost like drawn to look smaller
Show
than
a
every
picture
other.
shirtless Stephen Amell while you're talking about this.
No, don't worry. I got that covered. Or uncovered.
Ah, good one.
But like Oliver Queen is always made to look smaller than everyone else because he's just like a normal. He's an archer.
Yeah,
He's not gonna
but
be.
He's also got the applicable muscles. Like he does most of his own stunts, if not all. So he's like
didn't know that. That's
he does.
impressive.
He's done the American Ninja Challenge. He can do all the
Oh, wow.
stuff that they're like showing him do in the movies or in the TV show.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm looking at pictures of him. He's an attractive man.
We found Jan's Jason Momoa.
There's a few Jason Momoas out there.
Jan's actually getting breathless looking at pictures of Stephen Amell shirtless.
I wish I
I've
looked
been
like
here
this.
the whole time.
Ah, look at that. Look at that. Show this
Stephen
picture.
Amell.
Well, I'm not saying he isn't. I'm just saying he is very attractive.
If he's not Jason Momoa, he's not attractive. That's
No, but that would be really cool if Constantine was in that event. I don't know if that's the case.
Oh, and that bad boy look he's got with the scars
part of
and
the
tattoos.
Edge of Tomorrow now. I mean,
The Legends of Tomorrow?
Legends of Tomorrow.
He is?
I think he's part of that cast.
I'm pretty sure he isn't. But
He is for a few
He's-
episodes, I think.
Yeah, he's got a couple crossover episodes.
Well,
into
he's
the other
voicing Matt
CW
Ryan
shows.
is voicing the
Yeah.
actor is voicing Constantine in the animated show,
Yeah, which we've talked about in one of our episodes, but
yeah.
that looks good.
which I suppose is canon. Then I guess it's canon within the show, the CW shows,
Well, yeah. It must be.
which is interesting.
Yeah. It's funny how CW has made a way more exciting. they've made something DC
They're doing
related
a better
that makes
DC
me
extended
hype.
universe than
and
WB.
it doesn't have Batman and it doesn't have Superman as a major player.
It's got mostly B-list. Flash is A-list,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
mostly
absolutely.
B-list characters. Like Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, they're all
like C-list.
C at best.
I'd say Flash is B-list.
What?
Even
I would
yeah, because
not.
the only A-listers I would say that
Superman, Batman,
Flash
Wonder
is
Woman,
only
Flash.
is only now an A-lister.
After
Before he
Dini's
wasn't.
Justice League.
I would put, yeah,
He was one of the main, like, original Justice League. He was one of the, like, the big six, basically.
yeah, but most people didn't. Like before the Flash TV show came out, CW, the general mainstream probably didn't know who the Flash was.
I don't know.
I don't know about
You
that.
know Superman, you know Wonder Woman, and you know Batman.
Flash.
Yeah, okay,
had-
those are the big three, absolutely.
And the
Those
general
three are-
zeitgeist, most people, those are the.
I do say
A-listers.
those are the three that everyone knows.
I would
But
say the
think-
Flash is B plus, but not.
I'd say he's A minus at worst.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Tim here. 'Cause
I
he even
mean,
got like, a
just
live
general
action
audience
movie
and
back in
people.
the what,
Even when I used to
70s
talk
or
to people
80s?
about comics back then, most people even.
He wasn't in the Super Friends, but that was a long time ago. Like, he got that live action TV show that Mark Hamill played the Trickster in before Justice League came out.
Yeah.
So
1990.
I think maybe leading up to the animated Justice League, the Paul Dini one, I think he was. I think by the time he was in Paul Dini's, he was absolutely there. He was A-list and has remained A-list. I'd say, like, he's one of the people that will never disappear from the Injustice roster, despite the fact that basically everyone but Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman disappeared from the
Green Lantern's
Injustice
not
roster, and Green Lantern's still in there.
So Flash actually introduced Plastic Man to the TV show
Yeah.
recently,
Oh really?
which I didn't expect.
I
Yeah,
really
I-
like Plastic Man.
I never expected him to
He's-
do live action Plastic
yeah,
Man.
it's weird.
He probably looks bad.
He most of the time it's
Yeah, stretchy
not-
effects never look good
So
in
the
live
Flash
action.
has really good CG generally. Like
Oh, okay.
the special effects for him running, sometimes you can tell it's CG, but
Gosh,
the cat jumped in
she
Tim's
spooked
lap.
me.
And,
She spooked me. Hey,
but
Now the cat made out.
the
of parrot.
CG in the Flash TV show generally looks pretty good. But
Gorilla
Plastic
Grodd
Man,
looked really good.
yeah, like they
oh,
have some,
dude, Gorilla Grodd's in there already.
Not in the
he's-
same. Not in the same capacity.
he was
He's not the same type of.
he was a couple of seasons ago.
Oh man,
I
Gorilla
mean,
Grodd.
he is
Gorilla
intelligent, but he's a science experiment. He's not from an island
okay.
full of hyper intelligent.
But
Gorilla
he
Grodd is my
does
favorite Flash
Go
villain.
to one.
He probably. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
He's gonna start.
or not
He's
an
gonna
island, an alternate world.
Oh, okay.
They send him to one because they don't want to kill him.
Because he's dangerous. Yeah.
He's gonna come back with an army. That's gonna be awesome. I'm getting excited for this, and I haven't even watched it yet.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my gosh!
There's a part where gorillas are invading. What is it? Star City.
Star City.
Star City. Yeah.
No, Central City. Well, Star City
I
is
mixed the
Arrow.
two up.
Central City is Flash.
I really need to watch
They
this.
just renamed Star
No,
City.
Star City's Flash because they have Star Labs.
No, Central City is Flash. Star City is
Is it called
Green Arrow.
Star
How much
City?
do you want to bet?
Wait, is it
It's
called?
Seattle now in the comics. Green Lantern, Green Arrow's from Seattle. No, they just renamed it Star City because it was Seattle, and then a bunch of capitalist pigs took over and recalled it Star City. What city is the Flash supposed to be in? Just click that. Central City is located in Missouri.
Straight out of the Green Arrow's worldview.
Starling City is
Starling, yeah.
Starling City is Green Arrow, but in the
okay.
comics it's Star City.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I guess Star City sounds too comic booky, and so they just said Starling for the show.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Maybe.
It's a weird change.
That is
they don't call him
weird.
Green Arrow. Oh, I think they call him Green Arrow now, but
Yeah, they
for a
do.
long time he was.
Oh,
just,
thank goodness.
At first he was the Hood, then the Arrow, and then, but like in the second episode, they make a joke about calling him the Green Arrow.
Huh.
Like one of the cops is like, well, when they're trying to figure out what to call the vigilante, one of
Yeah.
the cops is like, well, his arrows are green, so, and then they just
they make a few
steamroll him.
jokes like that before they actually like throughout the show. They make several jokes.
That's funny.
About that.
I kind of okay. That's not a trope, I guess. It is kind of a trope. That kind of they did that in a lot of superhero stuff early on, where it was like, oh, what are we gonna call them? Or, you know, like,
Suicide. What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
oh, that's
That was the worst one I've ever heard.
yeah, that's the worst one ever. But like the human spider and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like,
those are funny. Like that was funny. Like
I think
Yeah.
they were fun and they've disappeared. Whereas I used to think they were cheesy, but now that they're gone, I miss them.
It's funny when they don't say the actual name. But yeah, the whole what are we, a Suicide Squad? I was actually really impressed that Justice League managed not to say Justice League.
What are we, some kind of Justice League?
I was I thought they were going to, and then at the very end they ruin it because with Deathstroke and Lex Luthor, and Lex Luthor's like, I guess we should form a league of our own. I was like, God, why?
Yeah.
I was like, we got through the whole movie.
2.5 hours.
Think about this.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Like an hour.
2 hours.
It wasn't actually that long. It was.
It felt a lot longer than it was.
Yeah. Like I got out and it was still daylight, and I saw it at like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
It was like weird.
I remember, I don't know, I don't want to keep talking about it, but it's not a very memorable. I don't think I could talk a lot about it because I don't remember most of what happened.
Well, if y'all want to move on, something's turning 20 soon. Starship Troopers.
I was about to say John's girlfriend, but that's only funny if it was 18.
Yeah.
It's getting a 20th anniversary 4K release.
Oh, sweet.
Can't wait to see how bad it looks in 4K.
Dude, hey,
They hold up pretty well.
the Xbox One S plays 4K Blu-ray. What's it called? It's called UHD? Ultra HD. It's like 4K UHD, I think. And it's like the next level of Blu-rays.
So wait, that's a 4K screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's 4K too.
I would just pirate every 4K thing.
Whoa, Dallas, we do not condone pirating.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
I condone
emulation.
pirating personally. This is a personal.
Vendetta against the industry.
I mean, if you like it, go and buy it. But since there are no good movie rental at this point, there's no
Redbox.
There's Redbox, but then if I go to Redbox and the movie's gone, I'm not gonna go spend $25.
If you don't live
For a
near a
Blu-ray.
Blockbuster, that's your fault.
They're all in Alaska now.
Yeah, move to Alaska.
Yeah, to be fair. I mean, just to be fair, move to Alaska.
I think we talked about the.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like it, buy it. Like, support the artist and support the people, but at the same time, like, you know, I guess you could rent on Xbox One and stuff. I've been doing that.
But I honestly don't like.
But that's not 4K either for me.
Well, you can rent on like Google Play and
Here's
YouTube.
That's the thing. Like,
I've actually
is the
started-
rental streamed?
Yeah. No, you download it,
Okay, if it's streamed, then the 4K isn't as good.
but they block your access after.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
I think a couple days.
Okay,
don't-
that makes more sense.
I think you have to be like connected to the internet to watch it once you download it. Maybe
Better
I
not
don't
be
know. I've never
streamed,
tried it.
And I think you have 2 days to watch it,
Okay, I mean that's fine.
something like that.
As long as it's an actual download and it's actually like full-on Blu-ray level
It
4K.
doesn't always work too well for me, but neither does the actual Blu-ray player on my Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's like the same risk, essentially, except one I don't have to leave my house.
I don't think I've ever tried to use my Blu-ray player.
I'm also horrible about returning Redbox stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'll have
Dude,
it, and then it'll be like 8 days before I go and take it back, and I'm like, I should have
that's-
bought it.
I'm the opposite to a detriment. Like renting a Redbox makes me anxious the whole time I have it because I think I'm gonna forget because I have forgotten a lot in the past.
Yeah.
So now every time I rent it and it's like, I better not like leave without the movie. So it's like, wait, did I even watch the movie yet? I'm taking it with me in the car and it's like, oh, I have to watch this. I don't have the time. I gotta go to school.
Well, a lot of times it'll come down to me. It'll be like 3 days, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I need to watch that. Or take it back, and then I'm like, well, then I spent this money on nothing. So
Yeah.
I just wait another 2 days to watch it.
Oh man, that's how Redbox makes money right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And the good thing for Redbox, like in contrast to the way Blockbuster did things, was
Ice maker's going.
No, I make that ice.
Do you want to wait every month? Did you have Redbox news? You started mentioning it when I was on the couch.
Oh wow, I do have Redbox news actually. Yeah, okay. Hey, we move on
Cool.
to that.
Going back to stuff people might care about.
Disney sues Redbox over digital movie download codes.
Why?
I don't know.
Because Disney doesn't make enough money.
It says Disney is reportedly suing Redbox for allegedly selling digital versions of its films that reportedly have been removed from movie combo packs. So, you know how Disney has the whole, like, it's like a 3-pack where you get the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital copy?
Yeah.
Sometimes they just do 2-packs now. Well, they're accusing Redbox of taking those versions, not the rental-only copies, but taking those versions and putting them into the Redbox, and you can get the digital copy from the disc. So, like, you rent the movie, you put it in your computer, get the download code to download the movie, and then take the movie back, and now you own the movie without buying it.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
But see, the thing is, you can only do that once per code. But I guess Disney sees it as a big enough problem.
Well, I guess most people probably don't know either that
Also,
you can do that. So one guy can probably do. Like, I didn't know you could do that, so I would have never tried to do it.
well,
I'm saying one guy's probably getting a ton of movies because he knows.
well, I remember renting. I did this on purpose. I remember renting Guitar
Let
Hero
Disney
games
find out.
because when you had the mainline like numbered Guitar Hero entries,
Yeah.
you could buy the spin-off ones, get the code for the game, and you could download like 40% of that track list into the mainline games.
All right.
So I would just get free massive DLC packs just by renting the Guitar Hero games. So I absolutely was exploiting that, like going out of my way to do that. Because, well, and like the reason I was able to do it was because people weren't really thinking about it. So maybe that kind of proves your point.
We finally got your confession on tape.
Oh yeah,
You're going downtown.
I like how it's on tape still. Like we're still saying.
No,
it's on
we
tape.
have a tape recorder.
Oh.
Y'all and I have been working this case for
20
how long have we
years.
known you? 2011, 6
Yeah.
years. Well, he was a semester early, so
Yeah.
that was.
However,
the rookie.
this is an accusation from Disney. This hasn't been like proven, but they're saying Disney's saying that this is what's happening.
It's
so-
weird that they sued him. They must have gone
Red-
to Redbox and been like, "This is happening," and Redbox is like, "No, it's not."
Redbox is saying that it's not happening, and they're saying they have full confidence that it isn't happening, and Redbox is going to fight them on it.
Ooh.
But here's the thing: no one
Disney's-
fights Disney.
No
and
wonder
wins.
Disney's starting their own streaming service. I bet that.
Yeah.
I bet it's kind of stemmed out of this.
That might be, yeah. Not now that it's like now they have a stake in
Now
it.
that it's real. You know what's weird is that there's.
They might just be trying to burn a bridge with Redbox so that Redbox isn't going to carry their movies anymore, so Disney can just be like, yeah, well,
We're the only ones that have Frozen 2.
Yeah, we're the only ones.
No, I'm definitely gonna get the Disney streaming service. Like
They said it's going to be much cheaper than Netflix, which, like, I'm on board, guys.
they have Star Wars. They have
Yeah, Star Wars, Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah, we
Disney.
have less movies
Disney.
than Netflix, right? Like, I don't
Absolutely, but they'll have their own shows. They'll
Yeah.
probably
Oh, yeah,
start
their
doing
shows, too.
more animated superhero shows. They're going to do a live action Star Wars show. They're doing.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll do animated Star Wars shows, and I'll finally be able to watch Rebels.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
What do you mean, maybe?
I need to catch up on Rebels.
They're going to throw everything they have on
Oh,
this service to give
alright.
people
Yeah,
like. It's not going to
it's
be
been
like
confirmed, right? And they aren't going to
I don't
disappear.
want to say that, but they're not going to be like, oh yeah, buy our Disney streaming service, excluding Star Wars Rebels and Star Wars: The Clone Wars. And it's like, why would I buy it? Like,
Yeah, okay.
those are some of your biggest sellers.
I think I've said this before, but if the Disney streaming service has like the original trilogy for 2 months and then another 2 months that has the prequel trilogy, I'm not going to bother with it.
No.
Because I'm like, put all of them on there.
That's what I think they'll do because they have no reason not to.
Yeah, I mean, what are they going to do? Lose the rights?
Yeah, they're not. No way.
There's no way they're selling the rights.
They're back in talks to buy Fox.
Oh yeah, that's back.
That's apparently
Oh, yeah.
a lot closer to going through.
Uh-huh.
That could be interesting.
Was it like it was false information that the talks were off?
No, the talks were off. They had gone
Oh,
completely
okay.
off. Sony started talking to Fox, and then I think
Okay,
Marvel.
alright.
I mean, Disney heard that
Disney got jealous.
Sony was talking, and then they were like,
That was smart.
if they take Fox, they take the rights from Fox, buy the rights from Fox, then Sony will probably want to sell.
Yeah,
I would hope.
that was a really smart move from Fox to say,
Sony can't even
start
handle
talking to other people.
Just Spider-Verse, which is a pretty big universe, to be fair.
Yeah,
But they can't even handle. They can't even do that.
yeah. Oh, I mean, not even can't handle Spider-Verse, it's can't handle Spider-Man.
That's what I'm saying. Like they can't even handle like the one big part of it.
Speaking of streaming services.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I had one more superhero thing. It can be real quick.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Hellboy reboot, confirmed release date, January 11th, 2019.
Sweet.
Oh, that's.
I'm interested. I wasn't too excited, and then I
it's-
saw
I
David
see his
Harbour's
pecs.
pecs.
Yeah,
We both were like pecs.
I'll include a picture of David Harbour's pecs.
He looks. I really hope they put his hair up though.
Yeah,
I don't like his hair down.
I like his hair tied the way he does.
Yeah.
like the kind of the.
I think they
samurai
probably
thing.
will. I think that's probably just like.
The man bun.
That might be him coming out of a fight or something, or like him
I think it's just promo pic.
maybe he just woke up.
Yeah, I think that's a problem.
He woke up like this.
Yeah, I woke up like my veins bulging.
He's like a big. David Harbour's a big dude. Anyway.
Yeah, he's like
But
tall.
he's like massive in that picture. Like he's like sculpted too.
I'm excited.
We have a lot of muscular shirtless men in this episode.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dude Wrong Door Podcast, the shirtless men official podcast. We're
Speaking
also
of-
shirtless.
Speaking of, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were
Oh,
doing
right.
something.
VidMe's shutting down after, how
yeah.
old is it, 3 or 4 years old?
So don't go to VidMe to watch our videos anymore. 'cause
Yeah. R.I.P. If you see information directing you to our VidMe page, It's old. We didn't update it. We missed it.
VidMe was
We're not
trying
there
to
anymore.
be.
Do we have anything specifically on VidMe? Because
Yes, I'm going to
need
be
to get
downloading
those
those.
off. Okay.
Yeah, and
It was a streaming service similar to YouTube, but focused on like creators and making things right with them and listening to their feedback. But they just couldn't
Unfortunately-
keep up with it.
yeah, and unfortunately, their monetization stuff never made it out of beta, and I think it took them too long to figure out how to do it.
We need to make a video or something and post it on VidMe saying, because we have like a few
Yeah.
followers, and say like, hey, we're on YouTube.
Yeah,
And there's,
unfortunately,
they're
on YouTube.
saying that they're going to be working on something new, but also losing a large portion of their staff. So I don't know
that's a bummer.
what's the next step for them. They
I was
haven't
rooting
said.
for them.
Yeah, I like their system. There were a few little quirks, but
I like their logo.
I think it
Yeah.
would have been a good thing. But yeah, as of
I liked how they had a category for podcasts, something that YouTube does not have.
December 15th, all videos will be permanently deleted from the servers.
R.I.P.
At 3 o'clock our time. And also, that's the day Star Wars comes out.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
So,
hey, good and the bad.
You win some, you lose some, Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown's incredibly depressing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, it is.
Tim and I watched the Christmas one last year around Christmas. And I was like, I had never seen it, and I was like, this is like just depressing.
Yeah, it's a downer.
I was like, this is just sad.
Until the very end, it kind of pulls up, but the whole time it's just like a Boeing 747 heading straight for the ground.
Yeah, it's just Charlie Brown being sad.
Just
and
in a
not
free
excited
fall.
about Christmas. He's just like, I'm not as excited about Christmas as I used to.
And all of his arguments for why he's not excited, it's like, oh my, you're just depressed. You're actually depressed, and I don't know what to tell you.
I'd be depressed too if
I would
people
had
kept
that
moving
little hair.
footballs every time I tried to kick them, and I had no hair,
And if
and I wore this ugly ass yellow and
Yeah,
black
no
shirt.
wonder he's
I
depressed.
like that shirt. It's a cool
I
shirt.
wouldn't wear that.
I would wear it just because
I'd
Charlie
beat you
Brown
up
wore
so
it.
you wear that shirt.
Oh, really?
I'd bully you.
What are you, Charlie Brown?
You've got the shirt. Jan's got the hair.
Oh, jeez.
Jan's not quite Charlie Brown tier yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
It's
Give
going to
it-
get better.
It does look.
Give it maybe
slightly
8 or
better
9
than it
years.
Used to. I think it's because you haven't cut it in a while, so it's kind of.
All right, let's move on here. We've got
No, hey, to be fair, hey, you remember when I was talking about Jude Law last week?
Yeah.
You've got the Jude Law thing going.
Yeah.
well, that's something.
So Jude Law's pulling it off. He can probably pull it off.
I don't think I'm anywhere near the league of
Speaking of bald people, Dwayne Johnson,
Oh, good.
good segue.
like they're straight up going forward with that Fast and Furious spinoff that is like
Yeah.
Tyrese is saying he's out, and now there's
Tyrese has already said it's cool.
he did.
Yeah, he's come out and apologized and been like, yeah, it's fine, whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, so they're saying it's a spin-off, but they're now saying that most of the major characters are going to appear in it. So
I
that's...
can't believe Fast and Furious is going to spin off. I can't believe I live in a world.
I can believe it.
You're the only person I know that actually enjoys Fast and the Furious.
I'm the only person you know with good taste.
No.
It is more consistently good than DC could ever dream of being as far as movies. I think there's one bad Fast and Furious film, and there's one that is underwhelming.
Which one's
All
the
the
bad
others
one?
are fantastic. The bad one is Too Fast and Furious, but it has
one's the
Ludacris in
underwhelming
it. Huh?
Which one's underwhelming?
Tokyo Drift.
I like that one the best.
Oh, okay.
I liked when it was about racing. Like, I don't.
You don't like heist films?
The action's fun, and I like heist films, but I like smart.
Then what's your problem?
I like smart heist films.
I like stupid heist films. I
No.
like all heist
I like
films.
really intelligent heist films.
Oh, well, to be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to
Oh, boy.
appreciate Fast and Furious's heist plots.
To appreciate the Italian job.
Yeah. Dude, okay, no, the Italian Job is baller.
Both of those are fun.
Yeah.
Both the original and the remake was fun.
Both movies are awesome.
Like,
The
they're
N64 game, it's just a Mini Cooper racing game.
PS2 game's pretty fun.
Oh, it was PS2, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I played it when I had an
There was a
N64.
Beetle racing game on the 64.
Whoa, dude, what was it? VW Beetle Adventure Racing?
Yeah.
It was Adventure Racing, yeah.
We talk about it all the time.
It was awesome. Why haven't we played that? Why haven't we done the Let's Play of
I
that?
don't know. I guess we could.
Yeah, okay.
Jan, do you have something to say?
No.
Oh.
I'll go back to
I don't
DC
think I've
because
seen
we'll
any of
never be
Fast and Furious
free.
movies.
Why are we going back to DC?
Margot Robbie says totally separate Harley Quinn movie in the works.
Good.
Okay.
Next.
And it says
No.
you want us to just move on? Okay.
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
The tagline, or Margot Robbie was saying she needs her girlfriends. Is it her
Oh.
actual girlfriend, Poison Ivy? We gonna do that? I'm fine with doing that.
No, it sounds like it's Gotham City Sirens.
Yeah,
It sounds exactly what it's like.
girlfriends.
Isn't Gotham City Sirens?
Yeah. But she said she needs her girlfriends, but that's basically what Sirens is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't think those movies are being made. I think she's a liar.
She's saying yes.
I don't care.
It says
Justice League didn't make it. Justice League technically made its money back, but just barely made its money back. I can't believe.
Oh, no. Hey,
I don't know.
there's Suicide Squad 2 is happening.
I don't care.
Gotham City Sirens is happening.
Still don't care.
Joker and Harley is happening. And a separate Harley Quinn
They're
movie is
focusing on the
happening.
worst parts of the DC. Just make Wonder Woman.
They're focusing exclusively on Harley Quinn, basically. And
She wasn't even that popular
I know.
with actual critics.
one of my
Everyone dresses up as her.
yeah, well, this is arguably my least favorite version of Harley Quinn, save for the ones
It's
that
not
were
even
in-
hot girls that dress up as Harley Quinn.
Well, I
Like
mean,
for Halloween, it's like goth chicks that used to really like MCR. That not hot.
I
not
still
hot
like
goth
MCR.
chicks.
wait a second. You saying that anyone who likes MCR couldn't be attractive?
No, because I like MCR and I'm attractive.
Yeah.
I like how Tim's just like, yes.
And Jan laughs at it.
Very agreed. I made fun of his hair. I'm gonna get insulted for the rest of the day.
Okay. One more. Are we done with movies? Do you have something for movies?
I'm out of movie
Welcome
stuff.
to the Jungle is getting good reviews. Jumanji.
Oh yeah, it is.
The Rampage trailer looks pretty good.
See, if it wasn't.
I didn't know I was watching a Rampage trailer the first time I watched it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
just
was like,
watched it cold?
Dwayne Johnson, a giant gorilla? Is this a King Kong prequel
Prequel spin-off kind of
spin-off? Prequel spin-off.
He's not as big as King Kong.
thing? Yeah,
They're surprisingly-
and I like that.
Yeah, they're smaller than I thought.
The
they were
restraint
gonna
they
be.
showed. They're like what, like 8 or 9 stories tall?
Yeah,
It's
I mean, they're
still
tall.
a really
Yeah, like,
big
they're
monkey.
huge.
But
Yeah,
gorilla.
King Kong and Skull Island, I haven't seen it yet, but he looks like he's like.
Oh, he is
Empire State
enormous.
Building
I've seen
tall.
half of that, and it is
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Still need to watch it.
I
right
want to
now.
finish it. Yeah.
I can't do that. I don't know how.
Well, I
people
didn't have
watch.
a choice. I had to get off the plane.
Yeah.
Oh, but I still don't know how people like watch the first half of a movie and then they're like, I'm gonna go to bed for tonight. I know Jan does this, and then he's like watches it the next night. I'm like, that takes me totally out of it.
Yeah. If,
When do I do that?
You've told me several times. You've been like, yeah, I started that last night, but then I fell asleep.
yeah.
No,
if-
Annie will fall asleep if I'm
And then
watching
you'll stop
something
it,
with her. Yeah, because like.
But that's what I'm saying. You still stop it and then you watch it.
I don't have that in me. If I'm watching a movie with someone and they fall asleep,
too bad.
all right,
I
it's your
do
fault.
not always do that though. Sometimes I'll just watch the rest of it. It's if something
It should also
she
be noted that
likes.
Tim and I are single.
I can imagine why. now.
You can fall asleep and I'll keep watching the movie.
Tim and I
You signed up for this.
several times have been trying to watch movies together, and then like I'll like fall asleep, and then Tim will be like, "Hey, do you want to stop this?" And I'm like, "No." I'm awake, and then I'm like immediately asleep again.
Yeah, I'll finish it though.
Yeah.
You should
Normally I
just
tell
be
you to.
single
Normally
together.
I'm just like, I'll finish it later.
We'll just be single together.
That happened with Dark City.
Yeah,
I both
great
couldn't finish
movie.
it the first time,
Uh-huh.
and the second time I still fell asleep.
and I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna finish
Yeah.
it.
Good on
Because we
you.
wait so late. We wait till like 1:30 or 2 in the morning, and at that point it's just like I'm like,
See, I do that a lot with movies. This is what I do. It's never intentional. I'll fall asleep halfway through a movie, but if I watch it again, I have to start it off from the beginning.
yeah.
I can't start in the middle because I don't remember anything that happened beforehand.
It's kind of funny we do that
Like-
because it's always me being like, oh, I thought we'd play some games some more and watch the movie later, and you're like, okay, and then I'm always asleep. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I should have just.
I
watched
can't
the
fall
movie.
asleep if there's a movie on. The
Jan-
last time, the
Jan
only
doesn't
time,
sleep.
Well, sometimes the only time I've done that was when I was really sick and I was just
Sick.
I was dying. I was down
He had
with
a
sickness.
skateboard.
Yeah, dude. When I had that the wisdom teeth removed and all that, and they had me on painkillers and stuff, so I was basically
Yeah.
just drugged the whole time. I watched like 20 movies in the span of like 4
I
days,
did the same thing.
and I don't remember any of them. The only one I remember actually relatively well was Get the Gringo, that Mel Gibson film,
Oh,
when
yeah.
he's stuck in a massive Mexican prison.
How did you react to watching the movies? Like, were you finding them not funny? Because when I was on the
I never
painkillers-
lauged. But
Yeah.
I just kind of laid back and stared at it.
My medicine didn't do that to me at all.
I watched Tropic Thunder for the first time
Nice.
while on the painkillers. I thought it was the stupidest thing.
Yeah, he
I was
didn't
watching
like
it
the
like,
first time.
this is not funny at all.
It's so weird.
I watched it again later and I laughed my ass off.
We pop
but-
a bunch of pills. No, when I got my wisdom teeth out, the only thing of note that came out of that was I came out of the surgery, still like real high on that medicine.
Oh, that wasn't the same medicine that I was referring to.
Yeah, I know, but and then I asked the nurse, how was it for her? That's all I remember.
That's, oh,
That sounds like you.
I was just like, how was it for you? And I specifically remember asking and not thinking it was weird, and then later I remembered it and I was like, oh man.
Yeah, I said a lot of cringy stuff that I'm not going to repeat.
Yeah.
to the people.
I normally repeat that one just because it's like...
It's funny,
It's funny, yeah.
Hey, do you remember Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Yes.
Oh. Thank you, taking that from me. So Netflix is doing...
I'm out of the loop.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. I just saw it on his computer.
Okay, so Netflix is picking up the rights to Sabrina the Teenage Witch to make a horror series. Like...
Just make it an original horror series.
Well...
Oh, wait, no, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the comic? Like the...
Yeah, I'm guessing it's based more on the comic, which was more adult and darker.
Oh, okay. No,
Whereas, like, everything we've seen from Sabrina the Teenage Witch...
I thought you meant it was going to be like a Fuller House.
Oh, no. No, like, it's a new series and it's dark. It was originally going to be on the CW, but I think they dropped it. And Netflix...
it's probably going to turn out just like Riverdale. Which I haven't watched.
Oh, I bet it is.
I've heard it's really good.
Yeah,
but
I've heard that, which is weird.
Every time I look at it, it just looks like teen drama.
I can't wrap my head around it being
Archie.
That's it. And
I'm
it's
fine
got,
with
like,
that. I don't care about that. It just looks like everyone talks about and like raves about it, and I'm like, it just looks like teen melodrama.
I
which
hear
is fine.
two things about it. I hear it's so great. It's like
I also don't know what it's about. It's like all the trailers and stuff have like a dead body floating in the water, and
Yeah, it's like a darker.
oh yeah,
it's like a murder mystery.
It
does have one of the Sprouse brothers in it, so that's worth watching it. In my opinion, not that
Which one do they play? Do they play Jughead?
I think they're Archie. No, they're Jughead.
Yeah, okay. But
No, I don't watch it.
well, I think it's a weird adaptation to take those and make them like super serious and dark and stuff. But I hear two things. I hear that it's amazing, and I hear that it's stupid. Like, people either think it's just stupid and worthless and dumb, and then other people think it's like unexpectedly amazing.
See, it looks like it has a really good, like they actually try. Like it looks like it has a very specific aesthetic. Mm-hmm. It's just that the I'm looking at the poster right now. The diner just says "die," and then it's just like a bunch of attractive really people all on a line.
That sounds like CW.
Yeah, that's definitely CW.
I was trying to figure out who but this is on Netflix. Cole Sprouse plays Jughead.
Yeah, right.
The little synopsis is a subversive take on Archie and his friends exploring small-town life, the darkness and weirdness bubbling beneath Riverdale's wholesome facade. So I do like the wholesome facade with a dark undertone theme. Like
it's like that.
I mean, that's David Fincher movies 101.
Yeah,
that one movie?
Have you seen Fido?
I have not.
Well, the zombie?
Yeah, it's a movie that takes place in like the 1920s where a kid gets a pet zombie. And I remembered really liking it.
What's the movie where it's black and white? They get sucked into the
and then color starts coming in,
and they start changing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, that sounds cool. Though.
It's Tobey Maguire, Paul Walker.
What? I don't know anything about this.
No, it's not a TV show in black and white. It's a movie.
Tobey Maguire and Paul Walker. That's like two of my most favorite underrated people.
I could have sworn it was a.
It's a movie. I'm 100% sure.
Then there's also a TV show, I think.
No, it's got what's his name? Jeff Daniels.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, he's a fantastic actor.
Pleasantville. They get sucked into the... Oh, Brittany Murphy's in it. They get sucked in... No, it's not Brittany Murphy. It's the other one. Click on it. It's, Who's the other one that Reese Witherspoon. William H. Macy. Yon, what are you doing?
You're touching the screen while I'm touching it.
Yeah, but you scrolled way past the... Okay, Don Knotts is in it.
What?
Jeff Daniels, William H. Macy, Tobey Maguire, Reese Witherspoon. I think Tobey Maguire and Reese Witherspoon play...
Yeah, I want to see that.
They play siblings that get sucked into the TV. Maybe Paul Walker's not in it.
Yo, Pleasant...
No, Paul Walker is. He plays the... he's credited as... No, that's not him. He plays like the jock. Anyway, they get sucked into this television show.
Skip Martin.
Pleasantville review coming next week.
Yeah, they get sucked into this television show. I mean, yeah, and then it's all black and white, and then as they start...
I ain't against it.
They know they're in the show.
Okay.
And so the more they do, like the more the color starts coming up. Like there's a scene where like a tree sets on fire, and the people all of a sudden can see the color. And they're
cool.
They're like, whoa! And then like a woman like
Trippy.
starts realizing that she's in like love with this other man and like has an affair with him, and the color starts coming into her life and like his life. Jeff Daniels, I think, is who it is.
It's got a 7.5 on IMDb.
What's the Metascore is 71. It's good. I remember liking it.
I want to watch it then.
And it's got William H. Macy, who's fantastic in everything he's ever been in. You ever see Happy Texas?
No.
You need to watch that.
I did see Fargo though.
It's really good. It's about two con men. William H. Macy's not. He's the sheriff. It's about two con men that go to Happy, Texas, and they have to pretend they're gay. Pretend they're a gay couple, and then they like have to teach or like put on a play or something. I don't know. It's really funny.
I want to see it.
Have you seen Matchstick Men or Matchstick Man?
I want to.
Where my boy Nick Cage plays a con man with like severe OCD, and he I think adopts.
Was this kind of one of the Oscar bait movies he was in? Like they were clearly
possibly
going for gold.
Yeah, because
why are we getting a Nick Cage podcast going on? We talked about it last time too.
Nick Cage podcast, every podcast
is a Nick Cage podcast.
I've never heard of Matchstick Man.
Nick Cage has
from 2003
surgically implanted himself into every single podcast ever created.
Oh, it's directed by Ridley Scott, so it's either amazing or horrible.
I think it's pretty good.
I want to see it, dude. We're just gonna make a list from this podcast of movies to watch. Anyway, speaking of the CW, isn't this the CW? Is Teen Titans gonna be CW?
I'd imagine so.
No, I think it's DC streaming service.
Oh, right. I forgot that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
First picture of Robin.
Yeah, the first picture of Robin. It looks pretty dope. I just threw my phone into the floor.
Yeah, it looks pretty
that
cool.
looks very 90s. I really like it.
It does.
The costume looks incredible, but the picture itself is very 90s.
The way it's the way his look. Yeah,
He's got the staff too.
Yeah. It's Dick Grayson, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, sweet. And
Dude, that looks great.
That means
that looks really good.
Season 2 or 3, he's going to be Nightwing. That's all I got for movies and TV and stuff.
You want to talk about video games?
Hang on. One thing in between the video games that's just the madman himself, Elon Musk, Muskie, is going to launch a Tesla into Mars.
You boys want flying cars?
You guys want electric cars on Mars?
Why?
Excuse me, leave this room.
No, he has reasons for everything he does. He's not doing it just to do it. He's got to have a reason why he's doing it.
Payload will be my Midnight Cherry Tesla Roadster playing Space Oddity. Destination is Mars orbit. Excuse me, that's reason enough.
I bet he's testing payloads.
That's art.
He's got to be testing something bigger.
Let's see. Is SpaceX CEO Elon Musk is planning to combine two of his most famous ventures into one out-of-this-world stunt. On Friday, Musk announces plans to shoot his popular car into an outer space voyage to Mars next month. In a tweet, the billionaire inventor said the cargo for his upcoming Falcon Heavy launch would include his very own Tesla Roadster.
Oh, so he's not launching just the car?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I'm saying. He must be testing.
But still, it generally costs about $10,000 per pound of whatever you're sending up into space.
With Elon Musk.
Oh,
Yeah. No.
he can afford
Bitcoin.
it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's spending that much more just to do this, to get articles written like this, and just to think, my God, the madman's sending his car into space.
There's so many things he could send up that would
Send your car.
be more useful. I mean, I guess it'll be ready for him when he goes.
You're just a brilliant madman.
I guess he's not sending any. That's interesting.
I love Elon Muskie. Everything he does.
He is the real life Tony Stark, just eccentric and rich and doing things that no one thinks.
Oh my God, Jeffrey Rush got hit with a misconduct.
Yeah. He stepped down from the. Well, hang on. I just closed it because I thought I don't know if I want to talk about that, but
I'm fine with the podcast taking not a political, but like a more outside of entertainment, which is technically entertainment.
Jeffrey Rush steps aside as president of Australian Academy after misconduct accusation.
That does not look like Jeffrey Rush.
I mean, that's what he looked like.
He does
not look like a pirate.
Pirates in my head. Yeah. He did.
Barbosa. Let's see. In the wake of unspecified accusations of inappropriate behavior 2 years ago at the Sydney Theatre Company. We have been deeply concerned about the situation and support a course of action that both respects Jeffrey's rights to this presumption of innocence and due process, but also acknowledges good corporate governance in these circumstances. They're about to hold an award ceremony. I'm guessing he's not going to be there.
It's very odd that it's unspecified.
Yeah.
I guess things may work different in Australia.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, it's out there. Well, we know what Louis C.K. did. Like, very specifically.
Actually, we don't know the specifics of Matt Lauer, do we?
No.
Okay. But he does have there is a documentary coming out that's going to give us all the specifics, I guess. Okay, we got just movie games. Not movie games, just movies. Games. Wow. What?
You're going to literally every direction but the one we're pointing you in.
Hey, I didn't go to didn't go to shows. But the first Well, I guess it's not the first one.
No, it's like the second.
It's the second. My Hero Academia.
There's one that came out on the
3DS, yeah.
Okay.
It was a fighting game, and apparently it was actually really bad. But My Hero Academia One's Justice is coming out to the PS4 and Switch, and I still have no idea what genre it is. The trailer is going to be coming out December 16th or 17th, depending on time zones. But it's called a Battle Arena.
It's probably going to be like Tenkaichi.
I'd be down with that, but I'd consider Tenkaichi a fighting game.
I do too.
Yeah,
but that's something a battle. It is a battle arena. In a way.
But could that be? I could see it being like a beat 'em up or a hack and slash, or maybe even just like
but
an
in
action
all in
game.
one arena. Because arena implies it's isolated
That's true.
in one location.
See, I don't want to get my hopes up because I really want a fighting game. I really want a fighting game for this.
I would take an action adventure.
I haven't watched it.
I'd take an action adventure. Here's the thing.
I haven't watched it either though. So
My Hero Academia, like, no one is anywhere near as powerful as, like, Dragon Ball. Well, except for maybe All Might, and he's, like, the exception. Like, no one's gonna be, like, flying around and, like, blowing up mountains and stuff. It's very more, it's a lot more grounded.
Game, then.
Yeah. But I would be, if it isn't a fighting game, I'll get really disappointed, so I don't want to assume that it's a fighting game. I want it to be a fighting game, though. I'd love that.
DFBZ or DBFZ.
Yeah, DBFZ.
That'd be sweet.
I hope DBFZ is coming to the Switch, because Bandai Namco is about to announce, 5 new games?
They didn't say new games. They said 5 announcements.
Okay, 5 announcements.
5 games were being announced, but that could mean a port to the Switch.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind DBFZ ported to the Switch.
No, not at all.
I kind of touched on the leaks one time, like the big fighting game leak that happened early last month from Capcom and Namco, but
Soul Calibur.
yeah, Soul Calibur is basically confirmed because everything that's been confirmed for Street Fighter V and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and all that stuff, it's just been confirmed further with every actual announcement where it's like, no, he called that, oh my god, the rest of this is probably real. Soul Calibur 6 being one of those things. I'm excited about that, but I'm also excited about, this isn't a fighting game, but it was included in the leak, is DMC 5 is coming out, Devil May Cry 5, only it's called Devil May Cry V, to be kind of a soft reboot, because all the other ones it was 1, 2, 3, 4, it was just written out like that.
So wait, it's
a requel.
So they're basically forgetting.
They're forgetting the reboot, and it's going to be original Dante, Virgil, and Nero, and I think they're kind of retconning most of 2 because 2 is supposed to happen after all of them, but it's problematic and no one really liked it. So they're like, okay, this is just picking up after 4, and we're gonna have new mechanics and stuff like that. And they've got not just a lot of the original team, but a lot of people, a lot of new guys, a lot of college hires where they're like, we got new blood in here, it's gonna be amazing. And I'm really excited about that.
They sacrifice the interns. That's what they mean by new blood.
Right.
Each disc is formed from the blood of an intern.
And I think they're going to announce it at E3 next year, but since the leak is coming out and it's getting more and more confirmed, they might confirm it sooner than that. Capcom themselves might confirm it. Unfortunately, it's going to be a PlayStation exclusive, so I have to get myself a PlayStation
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be the breaking point.
Well, my breaking point is going to be Death Stranding.
Yeah. So. And it'll be out before DMCV.
Well,
also DMCV is just fun to say. I like saying DMCV.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm just gonna call it Devil May Cry.
Ooh, DMCV.
Because I like the idea of Devil May Cry and I really like the aesthetics and everything, but I went back to try to play it.
The original one?
It's unplay. There's so many flaws in the game design that
so many game design sins.
Yeah,
in the first
and it's just
one.
this is awful.
And the second one commits the same sins but harder.
The second one includes a timed level, and I almost killed myself.
Yeah, I went back and played the first one. Me and Tabitha did that. You can see us do those videos, and from start to finish, you can see me become more and more detached.
Yeah, I knew you were
sad.
going to quit before you finished the game.
Yeah, because it was just upsetting me. I was like, I don't remember it like this. But 3 and 4 are still good, and I did check them. I was like, is this good? Did I imagine this?
I couldn't beat 4 because the subtitles were like in a really bad place on my screen.
Oh.
For some reason, the screen, I don't remember what happened. I couldn't read the puzzle clue.
Oh
And
no,
I
that's
didn't-
terrible.
My internet was like out at the time for like a couple days, and so I just like took it back to Blockbuster. I was just
that's
like,
unfortunate.
I was like, nah, this ain't worth it.
Apparently, that port, the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, did incredibly well, and they weren't expecting it to do well. So I'm pretty sure that's what kind of fast-tracked DMCV into actually happening, because they're like, whoa, okay, so people did want that.
I'm down with it.
So moving on to more gaming stuff, Paladins is getting Battlefront 2 style microtransactions, meaning like they're going to give you in-game
Paladins
advantages.
is free to play.
What is Paladins?
Paladins is the free-to-play version of Overwatch, basically, and it's kind of
I mean, it's free to play. The card system still sucks.
but they give you gameplay advantages, making it pay to win. Just because you're free to play, I don't think that gives you an excuse to be pay to win. Because
That's
that
true.
and the problem is it's coming to the game long after the fact, so they have an established fan base, and now their game is just getting objectively worse.
I can't believe they're doing it after Battlefront. Then again,
Me
UFC
neither.
3 did it, so I mean, what? And that's the same company.
Yeah.
I guess companies
Wait, who
are going to
publishes
try to force that
Paladins?
on us.
Paladins is the same guys that did Smite. Paladins kind of feels like an in-between of Overwatch and Smite. Like, it kind of takes elements for both of them, and
Smite
it's
is
first
pretty
person. I like Smite. I had a good time with Smite. Surprisingly, I normally don't like MOBAs, but I had a good time with Smite.
It's a different kind of a mode.
Yeah, and I think
It's weird.
that kind of MOBA is the kind of MOBA that I like.
The objective system is the same, but the base mechanics are not the same.
Yeah, it's high-res studios, yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, it's a card system, just like Battlefront, where, like, you'll get a random card for a random character, and you apply it to the character, and they just get better. Like, their attack gets better, the cooldown on something gets better. So it's like, oh, just dump a bunch of money in that, and now you just have characters that are better than everyone. Whereas before, Paladins was very defendable, because it was like, it's all cosmetics, and there's a lot of cosmetics, and most of them you can actually just earn, like, purposefully. Like, same system as Overwatch, but it was free.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Why add it?
Yeah.
Speaking of Battlefront 2, one of the designers came out and said that they couldn't do cosmetic-only microtransactions and loot boxes because it broke canon.
Yeah.
This became a much bigger issue for me in a YouTube thread than I ever thought it would. I'm not going to go through that whole thing.
Yeah.
Basically,
Dallas made the mistake of going into YouTube comments.
The EA did Battlefront and Battlefront 2. Those are the only two Star Wars games they've done.
Yep.
And Battlefront 1 broke canon like hell, you know. But the guy in the video, Young, yeah, you should watch his video. See, this is the only time I've heard him make a mistake.
Yeah, Young, yeah.
But he implied that it's YONG-YEA. It's an Asian gentleman.
He's got cool facial hair. I'm pretty sure,
And a thumbnail. I really like the way he does his thumbnail.
and I'm pretty sure he's trying to become Hideo Kojima.
He must
which
be.
good on
He
him.
talks about him. Well, that was how he started his channel. Was all Metal Gear coverage.
Yeah.
It was right before Phantom Pain came out. Anyway, he mistakenly said that EA made Star Wars Connect. So I went in the YouTube comments and said, "Hey, EA sucks. I don't want to be defending them, but they didn't make Connect or Star Wars Connect. They shouldn't
Yeah.
be lampooned for it." 40-something replies later,
Yeah.
and arguments, and me replying, and oh man,
Everyone was
could
saying
not
that you were
understand.
defending EA, and it's
Yeah,
like,
I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, I'm
You're
just saying
not.
there was a mistake. You know, it's in. You know, you can't create an argument based off false information.
even if
'Cause
you're
even if your
arguing for
point
the
is
right
correct,
thing.
yeah, like even if your point is correct, and I did agree with Young, yeah, that they break canon all the time. That's a really dumb reason to be like, oh, we made it pay to win because that's better than breaking canon in a game that is already breaking canon.
Yeah,
Like when
the time
you have Kylo Ren,
Boba
and,
Fett killed Luke Skywalker.
yeah, or Kylo Ren and Darth Maul were attacking Chewie on the killer.
Yeah, at the same time.
What was it?
on
called?
Hoth
Star
or
Killer.
something.
Yeah, on the Star Killer base.
Yeah.
you remember when Yoda was on the Star Killer base?
Yeah.
Yoda's Snoke.
Oh, we did it.
God, boys, we figured it out. Last Jedi.
Pay me $1 million.
Heard it here first.
Tim has made $2 million today.
Anyway, speaking of EA being
EA.
entirely garbage,
Entirely ass. That's
there's-
what EA stands for.
we cracked the code. Another $1 million.
$3 million.
So, I like how there's an article every week now
Yeah.
that starts with EA clarifies.
Just so we can clarify, we're sick of talking about this.
Yeah.
I mentioned it before we started. I was like, I don't want to talk about Justice League, but we have to. I don't want to talk about Battlefront or EA, but we have to. Like it's news.
So EA clarifies use of microtransactions in UFC. And naturally, their explanation is complete nonsense.
And what is it?
They're talking. Hang on. So the beta came out. This game doesn't come out until like February. The beta came out and people are playing it and they're like, "This is Battlefront 2 but worse." Like, completely pay to win. Like, all of your progression is based on the loot boxes.
Can you buy actual fighters?
I'm not sure about buying fighters.
I'm pretty sure.
Are the fighters in the boxes?
Yeah, like you can get Michael Bisping and like, but I think they're like boosted characters.
Yeah, every single thing you get in the game has to come from the loot box. That is the only form of progression there is. So it is completely random, and you can cheese it by dumping a bunch of money into it. And people were complaining about this, saying that, guys, you're not listening to anything, despite them saying they're taking constructive feedback from players' response. Also, I love how EA assumes anyone likes them when they respond to these things, talking about their fans. EA, no one's your fan. People are Star Wars and UFC fans. They aren't your fan. No one likes you. But this is their statement. The beta is very helpful in tuning all aspects of our game, including Ultimate Team. We welcome constructive feedback and thank everyone playing the beta for providing us with vital information to make the game as fun and engaging as possible for our fans. Once again, you don't have fans. And everyone playing the beta, they're not giving you... This isn't even constructive feedback at this point. This is them reprimanding you. Like, this is... You're doing this thing that you know is wrong. Everyone knows is wrong. You even admitted to it being wrong accidentally a few times. And you're not... This isn't someone saying, hey, you need to improve this. This is someone saying, stop.
Yeah, this isn't there's no improvement. Get rid of it. That's the improvement.
Remove it all. Do it over. Like, stop being the worst at everything you do. However, stop buying EA games. There's a reason they think they can do this. And it's because y'all keep forgiving them.
Like Titanfall.
Oh, man, what a shame, right?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Respawn. For real.
He had two good ones.
Yeah. Also, I like how Need for Speed has destroyed its popularity so completely that it does basically the same thing and no one noticed.
Yeah, people don't care.
That's the shame, is because people only care because it's a Star Wars game. They don't care that it's UFC. They don't care that it's... I mean, they apparently do care it's UFC now, but they don't care about Need for Speed, which I think Need for Speed's a dead franchise.
Yeah, it is. And being a fan of Need for Speed would mean you're a fan of EA. Being a fan of Battlefront and UFC does not mean you're an EA fan. You're a fan of those things that they've licensed. So don't get it twisted, EA. You don't have fans. No one likes you. You're a garbage company.
They listen to us.
No, they don't. They don't listen to anyone. Okay, so this is. I
thought that said Ryan Johnson develops Answers the biggest. Okay, that's what I was reading.
Yeah, Ryan Johnson.
I didn't see you change it, and I was like,
yeah,
wait.
I changed it because I was like, we kind of talked about. Did we talk about Star Wars really?
When?
No, we didn't. We talked about mostly it was Justice League and Marvel.
We've talked about this.
Okay.
Haven't we? Did we talk about that last week?
We should probably start wrapping up, by the way.
Okay. Well, Ryan Johnson had he's been given control of doing like the next Star Wars trilogy, and he's basically confirming that it's not going to be about any of the same people, and like actors like Daisy Ridley have confirmed they're not coming back after Episode 9. So like
until 30 years from now.
Oh sure.
They probably will. I mean, they'll probably do that.
I bet, yeah.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah. The next Star Wars trilogy is not going to have any bearing on any previous Star Wars movie, and it's going to take place on completely different planets and completely different parts of the galaxy. Might not even have the Jedis. Might have the Force, but I doubt it'll have Jedis.
They'll have to have lightsabers. There's no way you do a mainline story, Star Wars story, and not have lightsabers at all.
What if they didn't, though?
It would be so unsuccessful. That's one of their biggest action figures too. Their merchandising sales are lightsabers. But
I'm excited at the idea.
I don't want a mainline with no lightsabers. I'm fine with like Rogue One didn't have lightsabers. I'm fine with like
Rogue One
until
totally
the end. But I'm fine with movies like that having no lightsabers. Like Han Solo probably won't have lightsabers in it. I mean, it's probably gonna be garbage, but maybe not. Hopefully not. But I'm fine with side story, but I don't want an entire trilogy with no lightsabers. That seems really weird.
I don't know. I'm excited at the idea of having a world building Star Wars trilogy.
I wonder if I think it'll be another prequel. I think it'll be like the Old Republic way back. 'Cause that's what most people have been asking for.
That'd be pretty cool. That would also have lightsabers
but that would have
vibrable
way
blades.
more lightsabers than ever before. That would
Yeah.
have 2 whole armies of lightsabers. Like, that would be cool.
I'd be down for an Old Republic trilogy. And last article we were going to talk about is Marvel Legacy has been a huge failure. Not just critically, but from sales
that's
as
no
well.
surprise.
But Legacy was supposed to be the thing that saved them. Legacy was like, we're going to go back to the original characters. At least that's how they were advertising it.
I called this several podcasts ago.
He did.
That I was like, it's not going to change anything if you don't change the writers. And they did fire Axel Alonso.
Yeah, they actually did. They replaced him with C.B. Cebulski, I think.
Yeah.
Or Cebulski.
Yeah, something fun to say. Yeah, I think it was Cebulski. But
Yeah, Cebulski.
I haven't been reading it. I guess I'm going to give it a try just to see.
Just so you know.
Yeah, I want to form an opinion.
Yeah.
Because it may already be just comic fans already have that hate towards Marvel that they're not going to actually give anything a try.
Yeah. But
That's why I keep going to see DC movies, because I don't want to put it out of hand and be like, especially because it's not costing me anywhere near as much as it was.
yeah, that's true.
Because I've got Movie Pass
Hey.
sponsors if you want to.
Get Movie Pass, you can watch bad movies.
Yeah, but it's kind of that. It's like
And
it
not
doesn't
feel bad about it.
It doesn't cost me
Hey.
anything, and because we, as a entertainment channel, we're kind of
Yeah, we kind of got it now.
obligated. Yeah, it doesn't I don't want to really go see it, but I'm going to because because I don't lose anything from enjoying it.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't lose anything from being disappointed by it, because I'm not disappointed because I just expect it to be bad.
I expect the worst from Marvel Comics, unless it's Gwenpool, which I need to catch up on.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gwenpool's
same here.
great.
Legacy #1 is apparently a train wreck, while the Doomsday Clock #1 has one thing that some people that's controversial, but is apparently excellent. So
I'll pick it up when we go to the comic store.
DC does a
And
thing.
I'll do a review on it.
DC did a thing, and the worst thing people could say was, "I don't know if I like that." Marvel did a thing, and it was like, "Wow, don't."
I can't say I don't like that.
In fact, I will shout it.
I can say very, very proudly that I'm a
So
fan.
we got a little breaking news.
Ooh,
GoldenEye,
Oh,
Gold-
the first level of
Oh,
GoldenEye,
yeah.
the world record since 2002 has been broken
by 1 whole second,
by a whole second.
which you can't.
Yeah.
I mean,
People thought it was impossible, but this man dreamed. And then
what was
he
it?
did.
What's his name? Who's the guy that did it?
Carl
Jobs.
Jobst.
Jobs.
Yes.
I feel like that's probably pronounced way different.
Yeah, we're probably
Probably.
butchering it.
Probably
I'm
Job.
sorry.
He did it in 52 seconds, which he flipped out when he
Let's
did
say
it.
he
'Cause, like,
spent.
Boy, that's a fast
200
GoldenEye.
he spent 250 hours training it.
Wow. That's dedication.
Yeah.
Dude, speedrunners...
At that point, I'd be so sick of a game. The same level over and
well,
over.
However, I mean, we're talking about him.
Well,
He's talking about us.
me.
Hey, good point. Someone's talking about
But
us.
he didn't know he was gonna break it. Like,
That's kind of a cool feeling, where it's like, did I just do
that's
that?
why his reaction video is getting popularity, because he's like freaking out. Which,
Yeah.
to be fair, if I broke
yeah.
a world record, there'd be poop in my britches.
It's also like GoldenEye. It's a game that everyone knows about.
Yeah.
It's not like, guys, I got the new record on...
I beat the speedrun on this game I made and no one else has played.
Or like, well, basically what Critical does, where he
Yeah.
finds trashy Steam
To be
games
fair,
and
those are
sets the
also
record.
entertaining to
Yeah,
watch.
those are also really entertaining.
At the end of this article says, speedrunning being speedrunning, however, people are already starting to wonder if this means 52 seconds is the fully optimized dam run, or just the next step towards the impossible, 51 seconds.
I think that's what's exciting about the speedrunning community, where it's like if someone beats something, it's
like-
everyone gets to try and beat it.
Yeah, it's
Can I
like,
go
oh,
further?
I didn't know that could be beaten. Like, I thought
Yeah.
about trying to do what Critical did, where he speedruns like games that no one plays, so just so I can hold the world record and be like,
You
"No,
should
I beat
you should
this."
speedrun Lawbreakers.
I'm going to. With all 41 players or whatever, how many are on there
Yeah.
right now?
And they're just pros and noobs. And the noobs are there for like a day.
It's like Raiders of the Broken Planet,
Hey!
which had a new expansion come
Yeah,
out
last
recently.
thing we're going to talk about.
Yeah,
new expansion called War Dog Fury, which I already like more than Alien Myths. The scale has been kicked up, and I like the setting more, because it's like, it feels more like Mad Max. And the final boss is incredible. If you guys haven't heard of Raiders of the Broken Planet, which you probably haven't, because we can't find
It's
anyone
got no
to play with.
popularity, apparently.
It was made by Mercury Steam, guys that made Samus Returns and made the the Castlevania Lords of the Fallen.
And the first mission's
Lords of
free.
Shadow. I
was gonna
If
say,
you
isn't
want to
it
check it
Lords of
out.
Yeah, Lords of Shadow.
If you want to check it out, first mission's free. It's on.
Yes, and it's on Xbox One, PS4, Windows 10, and Steam.
Yeah,
if
and
you
there's
have Windows, crossplay between Windows 10 and Xbox One, and Steam and PS4. That's like two
Which is
ecosystems.
fantastic.
Yes.
When it works.
The Cool thing they just added though. They added this new currency called tickets, invitation. Yeah, they're called invitations. If someone gets the demo of the game, like the free version, which is just the first mission, you can send them an invite to play one mission that they haven't bought.
And as a reward,
the person who gave the invitation can get the pay currency, which lets you get skins.
Like you don't get much, but you get something.
You don't get much, but you can like go through.
I don't think you have enough for a full skin.
Nah, some of them are kind of cheap.
I'd have to check. I've only looked at one skin.
Yeah, but they've rebalanced a whole lot of stuff to where it's really rewarding, and man, it's really fun. They fixed some of the crazy difficulty spikes in some of the earlier missions.
And rebalanced a bunch of characters, which I'm still getting used to.
And they're constantly coming out with new content, which is... I hope it doesn't stop because no one's playing. Like, I want more people to play.
I do too. Also because I want to be able to play.
Yeah.
You have to have 4 people to play unless you're an antagonist, which... as another part of the game.
Yeah, antagonist mode is awesome.
Yeah, you can fight the people that are trying to get through the level.
Yeah, it's asymmetrical multiplayer in a co-op game. It's so freaking cool. Everyone should check it out. Raiders of the Broken Planet.
I've never even heard of it until you guys started playing it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Me neither.
Who found it?
Me, accidentally. I was looking for something else on the Xbox store, and I was like, that's kind of a cool poster. Looks like a Kojima thing. Surprisingly, most of the game looks like a Kojima thing.
Which it is influenced by Kojima.
Yeah, he worked with them on Castlevania Lords of Shadow. But check it out. We're spreading the word, wanting to find more people online because it's a good time. Mm-hmm. If you buy it on Windows 10, you basically get the copy for Windows 10 and for Xbox One.
Right.
If you have an Xbox Live account, of course. But all right. Well, that was the first episode, all 3 of us together.
Yeah.
Do we
What?
Do we want to do what are we reading, playing, or
okay.
skip it? We can skip it.
Well, we can do that real quick.
Johanna's rushing
I'm
us
playing
through it.
Raiders. Well, we've been going for a while. We got other stuff to do today. We got another thing to film, at least.
Ooh.
I'll film you.
Oh, no. No, we're setting expectations. Gonna back
I'm
ourselves
good at
into a
letting
corner.
people down.
Me too. Hey, let's get on it then.
We should make a show on the internet.
Oh my god.
Johanna, I'm gonna hit you.
So
I hate you too.
I'm gonna hit you.
Oh, I hate you.
What have you been playing, Jan? Same thing?
Raiders
of the Broken Planet?
Titanfall 2. I finally regened for the first time in Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
I've got all gold armor.
Nice. I need to do that. I just beat that campaign. I've been playing... sorry, go ahead. I love you.
It's so much fun. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I just beat Super Mario Odyssey. I got a Switch. I just beat Super Mario Odyssey.
You've been playing that
incredible. Yeah, I loved it. And then I bought Breath of the Wild. I've been playing it a bit, not too much. I really like it so far. The great outweighs the bad. There's some horrible force motion control puzzles, which they're just not responsive. They may be responsive on the Wii U, but on the Switch, they're like... Tim couldn't even... Like, Tim thought I was just...
No, I was like...
Tim thought I was just like...
You might just be mad.
Yeah,
like, you might just be at the point where you're frustrated. But I tried it, and it put me where he was.
Yeah, and I was like... And I finally beat it. Other than that, then I got Sonic Forces from Jan.
As a Christmas present.
Yeah, and
as well as
from
Doom,
Jan. Yeah.
because I got that for Tim.
And then I got it also for Tim.
Yeah, they both got me Doom. There was not a lot of communication on
the
that.
Switch, but... Which is kind of funny because we agreed to get you something else and we were going to chip in together, and then I guess we both forgot. We both just got Doom. Sonic Forces is great. I really like it. I think all the reviews are being too harsh on it.
Yeah. A lot of them are saying it's really buggy, and I've ran into one bug.
I haven't run into any.
Yeah.
I'm like on mission 20 out of 30 or something.
Yeah, and it wasn't until I was replaying the game that I ran into a bug, and I ran into it once.
And then I got Doom. Doom runs pretty well on the Switch. It's good enough. It'll be good to have mobile, but I would play it on... If I was sitting at home, I'd definitely play it on the Xbox. Or the computer. No question. It's much better.
The thing is, I couldn't find people online on the Xbox.
I found the game instantly
on
the Switch.
Yeah, you find
it's a Tim thing.
Yeah, I think it's just me.
I had no problem.
No one wants
games.
to play with Tim.
I guess not.
And then Stardew... What is it? Stardew Valley?
Stardew Valley, yeah.
I just bought it today.
On the Switch, which apparently is fantastic on the Switch.
I like it.
The reviews have been saying it's like a basically perfect port.
It'll be a good time waster. Controls are nice. Mm-hmm. Or I guess not time waster. A good time splitter.
Casual game.
Time splitter.
Something I can play when I'm just
time sync.
Have 10 minutes while I'm waiting for somebody.
You been watching anything?
Do it.
Full Metal. Still trying to finish it because of Crunchyroll.
I've not been watching anything. I've been trying to think of what to watch. I saw Zodiac finally for the first time on Friday, and it was really good. It was longer than I was expecting, and then I thought, maybe it's really long on purpose because the movie takes place over 20 years.
Yeah.
They go through these different.
Not 20. That's pretty good.
It was a long time.
Good one.
Jake Gyllenhaal's kids grow up.
Yeah.
But
his actual kids.
I was thinking. At first, I was like, that was maybe a little bit too long, but then I thought about the fact that the movie basically stops from being a mystery film to being, what do you need to let go of this?
Yeah.
With all the people, and there's characters that are falling off because they're just giving up. So one character that I thought was going to be a major player was Mark Ruffalo's partner. He just leaves halfway through the movie because he's like, I can't keep this up. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I have to go see my kids grow up.
How obsessed Jake Gyllenhaal's character was.
And he's the last one there by the end. So I think the movie feels like it's long on purpose because it's can we just give this up? Can we just quit? You have to live your life.
Yeah, it's a great documentary about Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
It's perfect documentary.
I need to watch that new Jim Carrey documentary about
I should
me and
too,
Andy.
but,
I've also watched Anime Crimes Division.
It's
pretty
I've been watching that.
It's
It's funny.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It stars
Really cheesy, but
ProZD and some other people that I don't recognize. It's only 3 episodes, but they're wanting to Crunchyroll. They're wanting to do it on Crunchyroll.
Well, Crunchyroll paid for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Crunchyroll sponsored it, and then apparently you can go and sign up for Crunchyroll using their little
affiliate
rocket shop
link.
or whatever it is, whatever it is. And then so hopefully it gets produced because I really like it. They had some it felt like one of those things. It wasn't it's because they actually understand anime and the community, because a lot of times they'll try to make parody video games. I thought Video Game High School was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
But it felt because they didn't actually play video games or something.
It felt like they hadn't played video games in about 8 years.
Yeah,
by the time
but this one is
made it.
really there's a Yu-Gi-Oh episode where if you lose the card game, you go to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah,
You don't just but they don't play for keeps and I don't know. It's really really funny. There's some good. There's a Gundam building one and then
I need to watch
subs
that.
versus dubs. You can watch Dragon Ball Z Kai.
I do need to watch that. Hey,
save here.
I'll hop on that. That's
I'm
gonna
about
be
to start.
That's what I'm going to
Super.
be watching now.
I'm gonna start Super after I finish.
Well, I didn't say what I'd been watching.
Okay.
Gotham, Flash, and Arrow, pretty much.
So watching the DC stuff.
Watching DC shows.
How's
CW.
CSX going?
Oh, that's actually a funny story. I haven't started it yet.
I thought he was gonna be I'm almost done.
That would have been nuts.
I've been playing a lot of Raiders since they just came out with the expansion pack, and because
Raiders.
I play it with people. So I mostly social game these days,
It's the only social
Don't really
media
have that
I
much
can
time for
get.
myself.
Also, Titanfall 2 has a fantastic multiplayer
Yeah.
that I am legitimately addicted to.
Yeah. So the games that I've been playing are Titanfall 2. Actually, even without you, I've started playing it by myself again.
Good.
Welcome to the official Titanfall 2 podcast.
Yeah, hey, I'm down for it.
Those come out on Tuesdays, actually.
I thought about maybe splitting the podcast into 2, maybe one that's more specific.
I'll split you in two.
Whoa.
Anyway, the other stuff I've been playing is I started playing Doom because I got it for Christmas.
How was that?
I think it's great.
I think it's a good game too. I played it about a year ago.
Yeah, well, I haven't stopped playing it. I think it's kind of a testament to your mechanics and your design when you can go from 60 to 30 and I don't care. I'm still having a great time.
It still feels like Doom, it just doesn't look like Doom. And the controls...
I think the art is strong enough to where it still looks like Doom, but the textures definitely took a hit.
Yeah, it looks like PlayStation. Oh, not PlayStation 2. It looks like this weird in between where it's
I think you haven't seen a Playstation 2 game in years.
I still play PlayStation 2 pretty often.
Doom looks better than...
It's like 360. It's...
I'd say it's maybe 360 plus.
Maybe.
Because
360 Elite?
It looks really blurry.
Go play Rage on the 360, which was the most advanced advanced game that
I played Rage with you.
Yeah, okay. It looks better than that. It even loads textures faster than Rage did, and Rage had sub 30 frame rate.
I don't know about that. It looks really blurry to me. Super blurry. And portable.
Maybe
mode.
it's a setting. Oh,
Yeah,
And not like motion blur. It just looks fuzzy. It doesn't look clean. Which is fine because the game's still fun and I don't care.
Yeah, it looks better than Rage to me. Rage on console, not Rage on PC, because Rage on PC was unreal. Because Rage came out after the 360 and the PS3 were old and they were the newest consoles.
It's like a long generation.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
like 10 years. 8
Yeah,
10.
Rage came out around that time on the consoles and on the PC version. The PC version was just like, wow, consoles are old. This is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were some of the longest living consoles.
Yeah,
For
that was the longest
new gen,
generation.
yeah.
Absolutely.
8 or 9?
Yeah,
When did the 360 come out? 2005? No, it launched with Halo 3, 2007. Oh, it didn't.
No,
it didn't,
it didn't launch with Halo 3. It came out in 2005. Then the Wii came out in 2006. No, that's wrong.
Wii came out in 2000.
I wish we could look this up.
If only.
Look it up real quick. The Wii came out
What did it launch with? What did the 360 launch with?
Cameo.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and Perfect Dark Zero.
Yep. Cameo's pretty good.
And
Bada bing, bada boom.
did it
November
launch
22nd, 2005.
okay, yeah, 2005. Yeah, and then it lasted until. Let's see, the Xbox One came out. Was it 2013 that the Xbox One came out? Because the Wii U came out 2012, and it was a year before.
2006. Yeah, the Wii came out in 2006.
Okay. Yeah,
It wasn't 2013, was it?
I think so.
I thought it was
Here, check it.
2014.
Xbox One release date. Pretty sure it was 2013. If it wasn't, then it was
2016. What? That's the
2013.
1S.
ha boom 2013. Baby.
Man, that feels not that long ago that the Xbox One first came out.
Well, when think about when the Xbox
I guess
One.
I didn't get mine until like a year or two later.
Yeah,
So
the Halo.
maybe that's what I'm thinking.
The Master Chief Collection was the only Halo we had to play, and it didn't work that well.
Oh no, as y'all see again.
Oh yeah, hey,
So-
little tease.
Don't check us out on VidMe.
Oh,
'cause
right.
Yeah,
That's falling apart.
Yeah, we're not gonna be there anymore.
Yeah, so check us out on YouTube. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll have a Patreon or something.
Yeah.
Tim's got a Bitcoin now. That's cool.
I also have. I don't have.
I think
Bitcoin,
I have like
Litecoin.
a .017.
creates- Coinbase creates a Bitcoin address for you, I think.
But I mean, I don't have any
Oh,
Bitcoin
yeah.
personally.
But yeah, anyway.
He's got about $2 worth. But
Yeah, he gave Tim
I'll give
Bitcoin.
you-
Didn't give me
you
nothing.
want some Litecoin or something? We'll figure that out after.
Yeah. So
No, I'm mad.
as soon as there's an
I gave you
alternative to
2
YouTube,
Christmas presents and I didn't give him any.
I gave you 4.
Yeah, I'm very grateful.
Yeah, you better be.
as soon as there is a somewhat viable alternative to YouTube, or not, I won't even say viable. As soon as there is a good video
Facebook?
streaming, no. As soon as there's like
Instagram.
a new
Instagram.
a new alternative to YouTube that is like that isn't crap, we'll be there. I'm gonna be jumping on that every chance.
I'd probably
I
still be on YouTube, so look some
Yeah.
surprise. This is a podcast, so like you can check us out on Google Play, iTunes,
Yeah.
Pocket Cast, RSS Reader. I put a lot of work into
RSS Reader?
putting the audio up. Yeah, an RSS Reader.
Oh no, I got you. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
get. Jan's good at that.
I put these up to make it more convenient and easy to access.
I wonder how hard it would be to get on Spotify. Probably pretty hard.
You have to like
Get
contact
approval
them.
and stuff. Yeah.
Like you
I
can't
know you-
submit it for approval. You have,
You
to,
have to actually
contact them. I think
That's why it takes a while for stuff to appear on
Spotify's-
Spotify.
the hardest thing to get a podcast on.
Yep. It's almost like once you're on there, it's like, hey, Spotify likes us.
Yeah.
It's not like I've made it. It's Spotify liked it.
Yeah.
Because some songs,
Spotify
there's
liked
there's
it.
like some famous stuff that Spotify will just completely just like nah.
All
Yeah, I'm
I
just like
keep
Joe
track.
Rogan's on there. Yep, I got going.
I see
drank
in
a lot of
episode
soda.
26. I
Yeah.
gotta pee.
I thought it was 27.
27?
26 and a half.
I don't know what episode it is.